car video. You got to do it twice. You got to do car video twice. Video on the road, and you got to say car video, and you got to mean it too. And I do mean it. I mean car video. How you guys doing today? Good morning to you. It is Monday morning. It is the last Monday of September, and it might be the last day of September. And we are heading in. We are heading into fulfillment to get stuff done. A lot of people are missing the chair streams. A lot of people are like, why? Why do we keep having to do car videos when we could be doing chair streams that are on accident? Why, Ethan? Those chair streams offer so much possible entertainment. Hi, Vinny Art. How you doing? Those chair streams offer possible entertainment, Ethan. You could be coming out of the bathroom in nothing but a towel, not know that you're live in front of 1,300 people, and disrobe yourself. You could disrobe yourself and denude yourself in public, in front of everyone. That's fun. We like that. We like those chair streams. Well, I'm sorry. I'm not going to give you any more chair streams. No more opportunities like that for you. You voyeurs, you. I'm not going to give my voyeuristic audience what they want. Not at all. Hi. Whoa. That woman's mailbox got knocked over. These SJWs aren't playing games. All around me, I see mailboxes knocked off the tops of their posts. And I know for a fact that blue-haired land whales still exist. Blue-haired land whales are still out there, still causing trouble, still trying to buy bootleg Judge Dredd merchandise at New York City Comic-Con in order to pay for some fat neckbeard's plane ticket. Well, I tell you this, I am the goddamn law. You are not going to sell bootleg Judge Dredd 2000 AD merchandise that you made yourself with your own two hands without getting permission from the licensor, not while I'm around. We will crack down. We will crack down on these SJWs. We will crack down on these SJWs doing bullshit things like that. I'm sorry. I'm not going to tolerate it. And neither should you. And if you hear of people in conventions creating bootleg merchandise, it is your job. It is your job to bring justice to these people. It's my job. I'm going to do it too. Together we'll do it. And if you can't afford your dog sitter and you can't afford your plane ticket to go to New York City Comic-Con without stealing from Great Britain's greatest fascist superhero, Judge Dredd, then maybe you weren't meant to go at all, neckbeard. Maybe you SJW neckbeards weren't meant to go at all. Now, people are upset. There's no notification for this stream. And let me explain. Today, I think I may have already done videos. And when you do a maximum of 3 videos, people stop getting notifications. They get no notifications, and therefore, you have to just check all the time. I mean, you people are the elite. You people who are in here now listening to me rant about bullshit, you are elite. You check, you're like, hey, I wonder if Ethan's live. Yes, I am live. Other people don't have that, I don't know. Other people just aren't on your level. I'll be honest with you. They're not on your level. To either side of me is the Pine Barrens. We're in the Pine Barrens, everyone. They call it the Pine Barrens because it's full of pine. Full of pine and nothing else. Pine Barrens. No people. It's the perfect place to hide out. It's the perfect place to hide out from a Vespis invasion, right here in the Pine Barrens. The trees are so close together, these insects could not fly around. Let me just pull in here. These insects, off-roading it, these insects wouldn't know what to do in here. They wouldn't know what to do. Let me show you. These bastard insects. This is what I'm talking about. This is the world of Cyberfrog. thing to do, the only solution to our problems, ladies and gentlemen, is to bury 40 school buses right here in the ground, 40 school buses, turn it into the ultimate bomb shelter. You got to turn it into the ultimate bomb shelter, everyone. We have a hatch, we dig down into the ground, and we make it livable. We make it livable for several people. Long periods of time. That's the answer. That is the long-term answer, perhaps, maybe the long-term answer to how to survive the best of this invasion. This is it, everyone. This is us. This is our chance to survive. This is our chance to survive. Look at this trail here. It's so stupid. All right, let's get back in the car and let's go. Sorry for yelling. Daddy is sorry for yelling like a lunatic. It's okay. Everything's all right. Daddy just had some things to say. Daddy just had a few things to say. It's okay. Stop crying. It's going to be all right. Let me see if I can wheel out of here backwards without getting us killed. Oh, there's a car coming. There's a car coming, guys. Okay. No, it's still coming. It's still coming. It hasn't. Here it comes. Here it comes. All right. Let's get out of the Pine Barrens as fast as we can. Here's the thing, folks. Your only means of survival, the only way you can survive is if you wear red. You have to wear red. Well, everyone knows that, bees can't see red. It's a trick of ultraviolet light. They can't see red. Must stay invisible. Here's another thing. Burn fires. Everywhere you go, set fires. They don't like the smoke. They can't breathe the smoke. There should be bonfires everywhere the human civilization remains. Here's another thing. If the bees chase you, if you see the Vespis and they come after you, do not run away. Do not be afraid. Do not get overexcited. Do not do that. Do not panic. Why? What happens when you panic? When you panic, you exhale. You exhale so much, you're just spitting out carbon dioxide. You know the thing about carbon dioxide is that bees and wasps like it. It gets them high. They like carbon dioxide. Freaks them out. Makes them happy. Makes them happy in their little thoraxes. So calm down. Walk quietly, dress in red, stay near the trees, stay near the smoke. That's it. That's the only way to survive now. Here in the Pine Barrens of New Jersey. Humanity's last stand. It's the last stand of humanity. Some of you won't make it. Some of you are, you look like you need to be sweetened. You look like you need to be pollinated and sweetened. Some of you are sweeter than others. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I'm in full pie deprivation mode. I made a nice breakfast for myself this morning. I got up. I made like 5 eggs. That's all I made, just eggs. I had good protein breakfast. Ready to rock and roll. That was just like an hour and a half ago. Took Andrea downstairs to my basement lair. I said, "What do you think of what I'm doing down here?" She looked around and said, "What the hell are you doing?" I said, "No. What do you think of it?" She said, "What the hell are you doing?" I said, "Tell me what you think of it." And then she said, "You need to go." And I said, "Okay." And so I'm on my way out to find some comics. I'm in a stupid mood. I can't help it. Very cheerful lately. Everything is going my way. Everything's coming up EBS. Yeah. Thank you, Benjamin Workman. I appreciate it. Every now and then I can catch a glimpse of what you guys are saying without becoming a hazard on the road. Here's a stop sign. Mark Hamill's a piece of shit, says Joshua 1984. Good morning, everyone. Hamill and Lucas got red-pilled hard, says Nuclear Head. Well, yeah. I mean, look, in a way. I mean, Mark Hamill right now is sitting there picking on Donald Trump's grandchildren. I would say that would be punching down. I would say beating up on the grandchildren of the president when they are still single-digit aged is punching down for the star of Star Wars. I don't know. It's my opinion. You may not share it, but for goodness sakes, I don't know why he does what he does. I had to make a video calling him a douche. I made a video. It says Mark Hamill's a douche. I really worked hard on that title. I thought about it long and hard. I was like, what am I going to call this video about Mark Hamill being a douche? And I settled on Mark Hamill is a douche. Simple as that, you know. It's not clickbait either. I mean, when you click on it and you watch the video, you'll be like, oh shit, he is a douche. Ethan wasn't kidding. I wouldn't clickbait you. I never have, and I never will. Yeah, Mark Hamill. That whole story made me sad. The two things that made Mark Hamill a douche are in that video. Both of them make me sad. I think I did a good job of his wife's voice. I love it. It took me a while to get into it, but I think I got it. You know, at the end of the day, I really think I don't know who Mark Hamill's wife is, but I think I got it. You know, I think I nailed it. I mean, you'd have to imagine, you know, what a woman who is saying those things to another woman who is pregnant with your grandchild, uh, what she must sound like. You know. Thank you, Miss Clark. Appreciate it. Matt Wanger's here. He says the world isn't fair or right. It's not. It's not. You've got to get used to that together. A lot of people are expecting fairness in the world. You got another thing coming. Yeah, I'm going to sign for about 3 hours today. I don't know how many books that means. I don't know what that means, 3 hours, but that's what I'm going to do. You know, 3 hours. That probably means 2,500, like 2,500 books. I would say. I don't know. I got to come home. I got to get back to work. I got to finish that goddamn Jawbreakers cover. I got to get the Cyberfrog hardcover together. I don't have to finish that today. I can just start that today. Cyberfrog hardcover. We got to get that moving. You know, once the final design comes in for like me to look at, I have to approve it within 48 hours. And if I do, it's going to be ready for Christmas. You guys can order it, and you'll find frogs under your tree this holiday season. It's the perfect gift. Cyberfrog in the 90s, Cyberfrog warts and all, the complete 90s hardcover collection is everything that your loved one is asking the jolly old St. Nick for this holiday season. I mean, think about it. You tell me, eh? I'm going to be Ro Kabir Kumar. You tell me, eh? Think about it. You know, you've read Blood Honey. You're waiting for Wrecked Planet. You're excited about Wrecked Planet, and you should be excited for Wrecked Planet. It's going to be amazing. All action. People said, oh, there's not enough fighting. That's all Wrecked Planet is. Wrecked Planet is like it starts out emotional, and then it becomes violent and bloody and horrible, and it ends emotional. That's it. That's all it is. 48 pages. I would say 3 pages are emotional in the front, 3 pages are emotional in the back, and the other 40 pages are all bloodshed. That's how to structure a comic book. I don't want to hear anything else about it. Now, anyone who wants to tell me that that's not the way to structure a comic book, I don't want to hear it. I disagree. You know, love, then violence, then sorrow. The end. Curtain call. That's a wrap. Perfect. Perfect. What is this guy doing in the street? What's that guy doing? Give me a dirty look. God, give me Dirty look in the street. A lot of people are saying F Nasser. I don't disagree with that. I don't disagree with your premise of F Nasser. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going through some of these live streams and I'm just cutting out moments. I don't know why. It's just funny. Just cut out like funny moments from live streams. People miss Comicsgate. Are you sure you missed Comicsgate live? Are you sure you missed that craziness? Well, I'm gonna edit out I'll edit out Doug Tenaple making Mike S. Miller cry. A lot of people want that. A lot of people want John Malin yelling, full throatedly yelling at Nasser. Fuck you! Like that. I'm gonna edit that out for you. You won't have to find it. I'll edit it out. I'll edit that like 5 or 10 minute clip out, and you can just watch John Malin screaming his head off at Nasser whenever you want. I personally will watch it about a dozen more times. If I clip it out, I'll watch it 12 more times. I watched Yellow Flash yelling at Nasser, and that was only 1 minute and 15 seconds. I've watched that clip of Yellow Flash yelling at Nasser and me pretending to chastise him. I've watched that clip like 20 times. I can't get enough of it. You think everything's all la la happy pretty? Yellow Flash. I'm sorry, Mad Black Entertainment. Yellow Flash is funny. I don't know what to tell you. You're not funny. He is funny. That's basically how I judge people. I have to say, you want to know how I judge people? I go, you're not funny. He is funny. So I like him and I don't like you. Or it's not that I don't like you. It's that I don't prefer you. I prefer funny people. I prefer people who are actually funny, have a good sense of humor. People who are crying all the time, people who are mopey, people who want to be a wet blanket and ruin other people's fun. Those people, they are not preferred by me. Yellow Flash is funny. You know, he lives in a la la happy pretty world until Nasser shows up. And then what do you think? It's going to be all la la happy pretty? No. It's not. You can't go around. What was Nasser even doing? I never followed any of it. I just knew people were mad at each other, and I never followed any. I still don't know what's going on. I still don't know what half of the stuff that's going on is. You know, everybody thinks I do. I don't. I have no idea what anyone's talking about most of the time. One of the things about me is that, and I will say this proudly, 93% of the time, I don't know what the hell anyone is talking about. That is truth. That is absolute truth. That is one thing about me that I will say, I will confess to. 93.2% of the time, I don't know what the fuck people are talking about. And they go, you know, Ethan, you know what I mean. And I go, I don't know what you mean. I really don't. I live in a world of frogs. I live in a world of rainbows. I live in a world of shrugs. I don't know what people are talking about. And you know, nobody bothers to let me in on it either. You know, I could say I don't know what you're talking about, and then people could actually decide to fill me in, but they don't, and that's their fault. You could decide to fill me in on what it is that you're talking about, and then I would know what you're talking about, but you don't. Frog, shrug, rainbow. Once again, what am I gonna do? I gotta make things up. I gotta guess. Here comes the ice cream stand. It's 11 o'clock. You know, it's not too early. I could get ice cream. I mean, I could. You know, what's stopping me? What's stopping me from getting ice cream? What's stopping me from pulling over and getting ice cream? You know, sheer willpower. I don't know about that. I mean, I could. It's coming up here. The ice cream stand. White guilt is stopping me from getting ice cream. My white privilege. I mean, it's we're almost in October, but the ice cream stand is still open. It's 70 degrees out. Are there people getting ice cream right now? What if I did? What if I just stopped and got ice cream? What if I did? What if I stopped and got ice cream and just kept talking to myself while I was eating ice cream? There it is. There's the ice cream place. I've lost 120 pounds. I've lost 120 pounds so far. How do I do it? I just put water and kale into a magic bullet and grind it up. That's all I eat. You know, and many of you have probably noticed that I'm much thinner than I was. That's what happens when you lose 120 pounds. When you lose 120 pounds, people start to notice, but sometimes they're too polite to say anything. So I excuse you all. How do I do it? How did I lose 120 pounds? I haven't eaten since May. Fasting. Fasting works. When you're on a fasting diet, it works. I haven't eaten since May. That's why I lost 120 pounds. Thank you. I feel better. I feel better. Joshua 1984 says Cecil is better than Mark Hamill. Yeah. Wasted Anguish says they all think you're sick. Yeah, they don't want to say anything because they're worried that I have some kind of communicable disease, like I have a social disease maybe. Suddenly everyone is saying you look marvelous. Yeah. Grizzlock says, stop. People are going to believe. I want them to believe. I want you to believe. Nerve Quack says, lost 120 pounds. That's called divorce. Nope, still married. I'm still married. This one isn't going to leave me. I have faith that Andrea will not leave me, no matter how stupid I am. And I am stupid, you know. I am stupid. Why are you gluing comic books to your wall? She'll say. Oh, I think it looks good. I've been collecting beer cans since 1985. It's my beer can collection. I don't want to move them. I want to display them in my basement. And I also want to hang a parachute from my ceiling, honey. Various flags, various right-wing flags that say, step off, bitch, or I'll shoot. I crocheted a poem. It goes, this land is my land. It isn't your land. I've got a shotgun, and you don't got one. I'll blow your head off if you don't get off. This land was made for only me. I crocheted that, framed it. It looks good. It's hanging on the wall of my home. Proud of it. I'm an American. This is the stupidest live stream I've ever done in my life. I hope you guys are somewhat entertained. All right, I got to go. I'm pulling up on the place. Love y'all. I'll see you a bit later. I'll do another live stream that you won't get a prompt for because I posted too many videos today. But thanks for being here. Appreciate you. And I'll see y'all again very soon.